Okay. So a few words about the RiderScan project, which is about these 8 areas. So from data collection, training, testing, licensing, infrastructure, accident reporting, research, traffic management, awareness campaign, and national strategies. In these, the current survey is on ITS, which were meant in a very broad sense, as you will see. The partnership is very broad, divided into domains, very important, financial support, technical support, activity support, and last but not least, dissemination support, as you will see shortly. One slide about the dissemination and translation into national languages of the current survey. So far, apart from English, which is national but also international, the other are the national implementations of the survey, and further translations are coming, Greek and Spanish, which are particularly relevant also in terms of users for the southern part of Europe. So, which is the focus of the survey? Well, like the expenses, riders are similar but also different. This year, after 66 years, from a similar analysis that was performed within the Safe Rider project, there was the interest to understand and the rider's perspective in relation to ITS devices. So the survey, for those who have not yet answered to the questions, is composed of 2 sections. One section about general data about the rider, and the other one, the second, where it is asked to express the personal position towards a list of ITS. If I remember correctly, there are 47 ITS divided into 9 groups. So these data were extracted on April 27, and we have 2,905 valid answers, so completed questionnaires. 95.5% of male and 4.5% of female, more or less in line with the numbers that were cited yesterday. This is the age distribution, so quite middle-aged people that are participating. This is the riding experience. So more than 60% are experienced riders. And we have, let's say, around 12% of novice, if we sum up together up to 3 years of experience. So I'm presenting this data so that you can, then keep in mind when we find the results. Country distribution. That's why I introduced the dissemination at the national level. French people are taking the lead. Then, relevant countries up to now are Italy and United Kingdom, while all the others still are not enough to perform a processing, a statistical, meaningful processing at national level. In fact, all the results that I will present have been elaborated altogether in an aggregate way at a European level. Okay, we have these are the 9 sections that were used to split and to group the safety devices. So first is rider warnings and information systems, maintenance and diagnostic, like for instance tire pressure monitoring, lighting and visibility. Then I will explain you the rationale behind the different colors. Then braking, well, this is quite self-explanatory. Stability and balance, so all the systems that help riders to keep the stability of the bike. Rider fitness, so this is related to alcohol and impairment from riding. Well, passive post-crash systems, so airbags on the bike, in the jacket, e-call, and so on. Well, the last two are communication to vehicle, number 8, and to infrastructure, number 9. What we did, well, we looked if the 47 questions split as so far in 9 sections could be processed at the level of a single section. So in the sense, if, for instance, within passive post-crash systems, answers were, in terms of percentages, more or less similar. Because for each system, the rider had to express his position from dangerous to essential for safety. So 6 gradings. And we looked if within one, let's say, package, the different systems received similar appreciation or rejection, let's say, from riders. And indeed, what we saw that for number 5, 7, and 8, answers were extremely similar. So in green, in blue, they were similar, but for instance, just one question. For number 3, light and invisibility, there were a great dispersion of answers. So it could not be processed at a global level. So after this check, we went on processing for this preliminary phase just at the level of sections. And I will present data for sections number 7 and 8 because I will not have, let's say, time. And it's not even all that I have. So, passive and post-crash, here you find the list of systems that were included in this section. And what we did was cross-check, so to see if there is a relation among the grading that was simplified. So the 6 gradings that I told you was simplified to 3 for this kind of presentation. So dangerous and not useful was condensed is not useful. Essential and definitely useful was condensed in essential, and well, the mid, maybe useful was condensed into useful. This just to give you a reading. So, for instance, for this group of systems, there is quite a high appreciation, but if correlated to experience, we see that essential is diminishing, and there is an increase of useful and also an increase of not useful. So, well, yesterday, Mr. Jespers said that young riders probably are more attracted by, well, all the electronic stuff, ITS and so on. So it seems that well, at least in terms of not of age but of experience, novices are more open to accept for this group of systems their implementation. Then we cross-checked also with the profession. So with the usage, commuting, short rides, professional use, long distance traveling, and other. Here, more or less, the appreciation is quite stable in the first 4 groups. Well, the other, so people that didn't recognize themselves within here, had a higher value of not useful and a lower rating for essential.